introduce herself.
I don't, I've never met her.
Yeah, but it goes back to, what is her mentors done for our peeps?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
who are the
biggest thing-
mentors?
That I talked about on Thursday,
Aaron?
Oh.
ENA, was a lot of this has an anti-union bent to it.
Yeah,
It's all about funding.
Yeah.
The COCOs and the whole range, I'm gonna talk to
To your point about the
Arnold tonight.
nonprofits versus
Mm-hmm.
unions.
A whole range of affiliates, right? Good names, benevolent mission, but anti-union, right?
mhm,
When you told me you wanted to count the number of engineers in your committee meeting, and at 7% blacks, and they were screaming for equity to get to 9, and then they tell him 22% Latinos are engineers, and they say,
We're
well,
at
you meant equity, you meant parity. It's like, that's not parity, it's 50.
Yeah.
Half these engineers have to be, right? All those are union jobs, right? Everything in the city is union.
mhm.
Everything is locked down union. We need more people at the desk, more architects, engineers to evaluate all the development that's needed. All the development that's needed is all the jobs that we have to create. But they want to give it to a nonprofit that COCO dictates, where you're not really an architect, you're not really an engineer, you're kind of a tech, right? Oh, you don't need to be an engineer to do that, people. You don't need to be an architect. You don't need to be a public works. You don't need to, to pick up the trash. Everything is done by 501c3s.
Mm.
And that means all the union jobs.
It's a
the
different
city
type of
has-
it's a different type of outsourcing.
It is outsourcing.
You know,
It's contracting out.
It's subcontracting,
Yeah.
It's
straight
contracting
out.
out.
It's, that's how we see it, is contracting.
Yep, 100%. I told ENA, same people coming after you, same people coming after me.
Who do you feel Darlene or
Is that her name?
Darlene Cuba?
the one,
Oh, Marlene.
Marlene?
African American woman?
No, you're talking about, engineers and architects. No, we're
Yeah.
talking about the other. The other one?
Erling Cuba?
Yeah, who does Darlene represent? It's not engineers and architects, it's the other one.
This was Tyler.
Did they get it?
Yeah, they got it. They're like friggin' tossers. Like, oh wow.
Yeah, look, it's like Kiwa.
Yes.
Kiwa does all the restaurant and small stores. They encroach on HRE and UFCW. And I had I'll share this with you all. But the woman from Kiwa, Alexandra, was critical of Alma from SEIU and what went down with her, right?
Really?
So she said she was driving this morning and she didn't know if she should say anything and be critical about what just went down, but we can't accept that kind of behavior. If you ain't even on the radio, you're a fucking 501c.
They don't say nothing about Mark. They don't say
No,
nothing about Mark,
no,
but
no,
a
nothing
Latina
was-
woman, yeah.
Well, I shut her up though,
It's real sad, the shit that I heard what happened to her though.
but I had to put her down because all the SEIU people, we were on Zoom, started bringing up their screen, but once I talked, right,
I
they,
feel bad for her.
yeah,
Dude, everything at SEIU to me starts 100% suspect. Right? Come on, man. I know this stuff.
yeah.
I feel bad for her.
100%
I don't,
suspect.
it just doesn't sound like.
There'll be a Phil Drizzle back there someplace. There'll be somebody. All I know is the people they point out were people who wanted to organize workers.
Mm-hmm.
And the people who stood are people who wanted power.
So you think they wanted her out, somebody?
Yeah.
Of course.
Well,
You
an
get too
internal
much
lead
power.
to that PCC, but like.
That's where it started, right?
Yeah.
With the
So,
FCPC
yeah,
investigation.
you go in Marido, the taxes and the EPD stuff, but I've said to folks, listen, I don't know the particular details, I know Alma, she's a good, strong Latina woman. I said $10,000 in 2014 in the expand your state senate race in Orange County, looks like little about food. Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
Yeah. They didn't like the tacos.
Really?
Well,
And it's el esposo, if el esposo, si él tiene bronca, es el esposo. But you really gonna tell me?
That's how I saw it too.
Really?
He might have had some payroll issues, whatever. I'm not making excuses for that. I mean,
Yeah.
people
no,
get
but
sloppy, no sense.
the bigger thing is they're looking at certain people.
Right?
right? And we just can't give it, we can't, you know, we can't give ourselves to them. You know, and it's hard, cause I mean, you know, your staff might do something fucked up, right? You gotta answer for it, but, and you know, Gil lived through this. Martin Ludlow.
Yep.
Martin Ludlow.
Yeah.
They weren't after Martin.
Mhm.
They just said, okay, fucker, you wanna be that way? Bam. You know, so.
The Janet Humphreys.
There's white guy with this little black kid who's misbehaved. The kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the floor, practically tipping it over. There's nothing you can do to control him. Parece changuito.
I can never really know or comprehend or feel the weight of the daily relentless racism, anti-black racism that my son is going to face. But man, I know the fire that you feel when someone tries to destroy Black Boy Joy.
Look, the president is glad to see that one of the participants in that conversation has resigned, but they all should. He believes that they all should resign.
This place, this kid, since she's been in this stuff.
So we have Charles Zhu, Nancy B on the way.